What up, Laker Nation? What's good? See you later. Was good. Steve was good. Eric was good. I'm only gonna be on for a little minute. I ain't feeling well. A little sick. Y'all can't hear me. I'm feeling a little sick today, but I was reading a lot of the comments on the video I post. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Let me know. Let's get the likes up. I'm only gonna be on for a little. I'm willing to debate about the post I did. A lot of people disagree with me. So how I'm gonna do that is because I can't do the group a bunch of people talking at one time. So what I do, Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? What's good? What's good? Do y'all hear me? Yeah, for some reason, I think the internet been kind of bad today. Get the likes up. All right. All right. So I'm gonna get this thing started. So Grant says Super Team started in the '80s. Let's get this started. I'm gonna invite one by one. Only people who disagree with me. Come on board if you disagree with me and you want to have a debate. If you disagree with me, I did a video earlier. If you disagree with me, come on board. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. I'm not gonna be here too long, but let's get the likes up. If you disagree with me, come in here and let's have a quick conversation. I need the likes up because I don't really do all the debating, but I will do it today. I'm not feeling well, but I got time. Do y'all hear me now? Hit the like button when y'all walk in. I haven't having internet problems. Hit the like button when you walk in. If you disagree with me, come on. I dropped the link already. I did a video earlier and I agreed with Amon Shumpert. But I won't say he destroyed. I don't want to use the word destroy because he didn't destroy the NBA. He did more good for the NBA. LeBron did more good for the NBA than he hurt it. So I don't want to use the word destroy. I do not want to use that word destroy, but he definitely started the all this Let's get the likes up. Y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all still hear me. Let's get the likes up. Desmond was good. Let's get the likes up. I dropped the stream. I dropped the link. Anybody who disagree with me I want to debate, I will do that. That's not my thing. I don't really go back and forth with things like that. That's not really my thing, but I do it today because a lot of people disagree with what I was saying, and in the comments I'm reading, I see that people not understanding the full content of this argument. Richard was good. Happy holidays. Richard was good. Yeah, what up?
Yeah, you wrong about this one, dog.
All right, tell me how I'm wrong.
I mean, it's your opinion and your perspective on how you look at it. The key thing that I took away from Iman Shumpert when he was talking, he was like, they was naming the super teams, but he was like, that ain't LeBron. It ain't LeBron though. Pretty much because of LeBron, who he is, how he magnified it because of who he is. You got to understand though, LeBron wasn't LeBron till after that. He was good. He was the chosen one and all that, but he ain't have no chips. Before that, it was like LeBron ain't shit until he won the chip. You feel what I'm saying? And even super team, whatever y'all say, it messed with the NBA. Just because you form a team, that don't guarantee you gonna win a
Nope.
chip.
I don't know if it's yours. Probably mine's. I don't know.
What?
'Cause I'm not hearing you.
You can hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Why can't you hear
Yeah, I
me?
hear you now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear
No,
you
I'm
now.
I'm
People
just
in the
saying.
chat, let you know what's wrong.
Just because a team is formed, that don't mean they're gonna win. That's what I said. Remember when Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and all them came together for the Lakers? They were super. They went to the finals. They lost to Detroit. Remember
Yeah,
when
but
Barkley
the
Barkley
difference
joined
was
the Rockets? Barkley joined the Rockets. He was still good. He wasn't old and washed up. Bro, that's been going on.
okay. See, the difference is because I
What's the
see one. I
difference?
see people. Hold up.
Y'all gonna
Okay, I'm
say
telling
the
you the
age and
difference.
prime. Y'all gonna say age and prime, but Bosch wasn't a proven superstar. Yeah, he was getting his points or
Not
whatever, but he never
yes,
won
he
nothing.
was. Watch.
What did he do?
You
He
don't
was an
have to win.
all-star. You don't have
Hold
to
up.
win
He
nothing?
Bosch. You say it was improving. He played like 7 years in the NBA. He had like 7 years of NBA experience,
Okay.
and
Yep.
he's one of the top players when he played, right? And because
I
I've seen
wouldn't
people say
say
the
that.
Boston Celtics,
He
they
wasn't he
cannot.
wasn't better than Tim Duncan. He wasn't better than Garnett. I can name mad power forwards better than him. You cutting out.
Now,
You cutting out, Kareem. You like computerized. I can't hear you.
yo,
Yo. Yeah, I hear you now.
do
That's
y'all
your
hear
mic.
me?
Yeah, that was your mic. I'm gonna break you
Do y'all hear
down.
me?
Yeah, I'm gonna break you down.
Hold up, do y'all hear me?
I hear you. You cutting in and out, but I hear you.
All right, because I'm cutting in and out. All right, so
You
first I
there
want
now?
to okay, I want to kill the '80s because the key to the thing was forming. We're not because now all Lakers players came through either they was
All right.
homegrown
When you
Lakers
form, it's harder, but go
or
ahead.
through trades.
Okay.
No, but we can't. We saying form. We're not saying it's not about winning losses. We're not saying if they're gonna win a championship or lose a championship.
I know,
Let's
but
just
I'm
cut
saying
that
you
part out of
saying
it. We're not talking about
forming
winning
like
and losing.
how they you saying
We
forming
saying
like how they came together,
form it.
right? Yo, yeah, Kareem don't want to smoke now. His mic don't work. He don't want no smoke, man. Yo, Kareem, you don't want this smoke, man. He don't want the smoke. Yo, Kareem, you don't want this smoke, man. He just left. He don't want the smoke, man. He don't want the smoke. He just left. He don't want the smoke, man. As y'all can see, my mic is still on. As y'all can see, my mic is still on. Yeah, I can hear me. Yeah, I can hear me. I'm still here, man. I'm still here. Kareem left. Nah, he didn't lag out. He left. I'm still here. Kareem left. I mean, it's this the thing with Kareem, right? That's the thing. He's biased because he's a Kobe guy. He's biased. That's this is the first thing. These are key notes to.
Y'all
Are
hear
you
me?
back, Kareem? These are.
Yo,
I'm talking to the chat. These are key notes to take
hold up.
down
Y'all hear
before
me?
Kareem makes his debate. He's biased
Hold up.
because he's a Kobe guy over LeBron, and
Hold,
Kobe stayed with one
hold.
franchise the whole time. So he feels that's
Yo,
some type of award or accomplishment because he did that and Mike did that. Okay. It's just like anything in the world. We're
y'all,
now learning new information and things are evolving. We Owners are getting exposed, players are getting more control of their contracts, players are getting paid more because of leverage. So take all that into consideration when you in this debate. It has nothing with loyalty. That was something key that Shumpert was talking about. He said LeBron messed up basketball in terms of he exposed the loyalty in basketball. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Y'all
what
hear
he's
me?
talking about exposing the owners and all that. So that's a good thing because we found out, okay, you could play for an organization for 7, 9 years. They don't bring in no pieces to build around you, and shit, it's just on your back, and they can just trade you what you want. Remember earlier, if you watched that whole interview, he said, "Yo, I wanted to be a point guard. I wanted to go back to the point guard, but if you get too defined in your role, they'll just have you in that role, 3 and D guy, and you know what I mean. You get comfortable in that, and then you can't do it. They just trade your ass away. So you can't be making all those points and then saying, "Oh, LeBron, that's super teams." Okay, that's what made that bridge for him to start. You know what I mean? Making the moves and taking the power out of the owner's hand. All that little stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes
You
into
hear
that.
me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yep.
Do y'all hear me? You hear me, loyalty?
Yep.
Do y'all hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. See, my internet is bad. This is a bad day.
Yeah.
But
You don't want this smoke.
see the key. Hold up. Nah, you don't want it. The key to this, right? Number one, I'm going. Let's go by the comments. People saying it always super teams. That's not the content
That's
of
one.
if a team turned out to be good through draft. So we cannot say Golden State a super team because
All
when they
right.
had Steph Clay and whatever they did.
Let's take Golden State out of it. Don't even put Golden State. I can name you
Okay,
10 other super
let's
teams.
take all the 80s out of it.
No,
Okay, let's take
we
all
could
the
talk
80s out of it.
90s and 2000s too.
Okay, okay. Now you saying form. Okay, give me a team who was formed in a prime.
Okay. Now you talking about form through, I mean, it shouldn't matter whether it's free agency or trades. That
Yeah,
doesn't
but you
matter.
can't say that
We
if
can
Barkley
say
and
that,
them was at the
Kareem.
end of their career and they can't
No,
trades.
you know why we could say that? You know why we could say
You
that?
can't say
Because
that. You can't
you,
say that.
no, because we now have information to indicate that we know how owners and organizations treat players. So sometimes players get their back to the wall and all they can do is trade. Players start forcing trades. Players start sitting out and
No,
to be
that see
traded.
now
No, I'm just saying all that came about in that
you
same
putting it to
LeBron.
how you want to put it. He
No, I'm
basically
not
saying
putting it.
LeBron came
No,
in.
I'm not putting it to how I'm putting it. I'm just putting all the information out there.
See, it sounds good. See, what's going on? You try to make it politically correct. Nobody's saying,
Nah,
like
it's
I
not
said, I don't want to never
politically
say he
correct.
destroyed the NBA. What he did, what he did, he
Okay.
wanted to win. So he sat there and
But
said,
but
okay,
but
we're gonna
Kareem, that
he
statement is
said
not
that's why when
valid.
they did, he said not 7, 8, 10 champ. He
All
said like
right,
8
all right.
championships they're gonna win.
You just taking that out of it, but you got to stop yourself before you say he wanted to win. Just because you form a team, that don't guarantee wins. We've seen this even through the Durant going to Golden State, whatever the super team, Chris Paul, James Harden, Westbrook, and all them. That don't matter. You could have 5 All-Stars. Injuries come to play. That don't give you the leg up. You still got to win. This is what I'm saying. If that was the case, Celtics would have beat the Lakers both of them years when they formed. You feel what I'm saying? They would have just kept winning and running the table. That don't guarantee wins. And that's what I'm saying. When LeBron and them formed, this was the thing. They had to all learn each other from day one. It wasn't like they had an identity. You feel what I'm saying? Rather than like, Boston already has their system coming in. It was easier for them. So they more of a stronger super team. That's why they lost that first year in 11. If you remember that same year, they had 10 losses within the last like 10 seconds of the shot clock. like down the end. They couldn't figure out who was gonna close the games. They didn't start winning until D Wade started deferring to LeBron and said, "You the leader, carry us." Feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes with that. But like I'm saying, you said that Lakers team with Gary Payton, Malone, and all of them, Shaq, that wasn't a super team. They went to the finals. They lost to Detroit. So they formed a team to beat everybody, which they did, and lost. What do you mean? How is that not a super team? Clyde Drexler, Charles Barkley went to Houston, lost. Like, come on, bro. This shit's been going on. And it's not just the 80s, 90s, 2000. I could keep going on. But they going to say LeBron. I hear it.
LeBron's just the most hated player. That's why they gonna say him.
Exactly. Anything he do,
They
it's
precious.
the
They precious
face
Kobe
of.
Bryant didn't play for no super team.
Exactly. And listen, and this is the
Hold up.
crazy ironic part, Grant, about that.
It
He
had
really
nothing to
played.
do.
He didn't play for a super team, but he played with the most dominant player to ever play the game.
Right.
So put all
Hold on.
LeBron's
See,
super teams together.
hold up. Let me
Put
ask y'all
the
this.
whole put any star LeBron play with. I'm taking Shaq over them. Put any
Can I
two.
say one
I'm
thing?
taking Shaq over Kyrie and Love. I'm taking Shaq over Bosh and Wade. And this is before the injuries. I'm still taking Shaq over two of them superstars. So was Kobe team okay? They're not a super team, but they was super. What do you mean? Kobe was drafted into a great organization. Like LeBron was drafted into Cleveland, never won nothing ever. It's a total like, come on, bro.
The NBA would not be where it is today if LeBron James stayed at Cleveland and just right it away.
Yeah, we now learning all about that. Like, you know what I mean? How organizations do. They keep you that 7 years. Shit, they talking about trading fucking John Morant now. Like, oh, we see we can win without him. This, that, and the third. Like, it's crazy. When these organizations just decide they don't want you no more, they get rid of you. So players are using their power to move where they want. So if Ja Morant go to a dominant team, he joins somebody? No. He's doing what's best for his situation. Has nothing to do because and that's the thing, Grant. Just because he go where he want, that don't guarantee that team gonna win. Yeah, that's making him stronger, but you still gotta play the game, brother. Like we've seen that. Kareem don't want no smoke, man. Now all of a sudden his mic don't work and his internet bad. He don't want no smoke.
All the people, Iman Shumpert,
He formed the super team. They was Bosh and Wade. Everybody else was mediocre. Kobe Lakers team is still better than them. Wade and Kobe and Shaq. Then take Kobe. I'm taking Big Shot Bob over any role player LeBron ever played against, played with. I'm taking him over Kevin Love. I don't care about Kevin Love's name. He came with a name for a terrible organization when he was putting up big double doubles. When it was time to be in the limelight and a target on your back, okay, now you with LeBron, now you with Wade, now you have to win every night. The target on your back, you're the favorite. These players shrunk. Same thing with Bosh. Bosh
right?
was never that. It's easy to play for a bum ass
And people
Toronto.
always be saying LeBron played for
Yeah,
all these super teams,
yeah, like
but he still have to carry. It don't make
yeah.
sense.
How many players, Grant, we know in the league right now that play for bum teams and the average they're 20, 30, but they come to
Right.
a team where they got to fill in and you see how they look. Look how
Yep.
Westbrook look. Like he can't adjust and play with other people. It's
Right.
always a narrative. Can he be the third wheel? Damn, I thought we were sacrificing to win a chip. Like these players like literally crumble if they're not the
Right.
one and just going erratic and taking all the shots. They look crazy. That's what Bosch and Love was pretty much. When it was time to fit in or whatever, they shrunk. And the narrative for years was power forwards can't play with LeBron. Oh, I guess that narrative got debunked when AD won the chip.
Yep.
It was none of that talk. This is what I'm saying. Dudes just go with what's on Sports Center.
Do y'all hear me?
They don't state the
Yeah.
facts.
Do y'all hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still in and out, but you don't want the smoke. Now your internet and mic don't work. Go ahead though.
You
Why don't you just restart the StreamYard?
Yeah, that's probably what you gonna have to do.
God is trying to tell you, don't come get this smoke, Kareem, because you're gonna be proven wrong. Because your
People
whole
really act like the
title,
087 on his ears.
his whole title was off Grant. He said, I agree with Shumpert. Well, you can't agree with him because he wasn't making that narrative. If you listen to everything he said, he was talking in you gotta put shit in the context. He was talking in the context of he took the loyalty out the game.
Mhm.
And okay, that's like your wife, you being loyal to her, but she ain't being loyal to you. So is that really loyalty on both sides? Same thing with owners and players.
And
All
man,
right.
they passed up on so much talent for LeBron. They didn't get that man nobody.
Exactly.
Shumpert can say what the fuck he want to say, but he was never in that position.
Nope.
It's crazy. People act like